Hello everyone, welcome to a update review video. Today I'll be updating the new 1.21.9 version. I will be going over all the new copper features and everything you need to know about this update. So let's jump right into the video. So copper finally has a bigger purpose for the game. It's not just a block now that you kind of ignore or throw out, and then when you finally need it, you can't find it anywhere. That's my experience with it. But that has all changed. I will be going over everything you need to know now with the new update. If there's anything I missed, feel free to leave it in the comments for everyone else to read. So first, with some major changes, we have now copper iron, as you can see I'm wearing it, and copper tools. Copper gear sits between the stone and iron in its strength and durability. A stone sword has a 5 attack damage and a 1.6 attack speed, where the iron has a 6 attack damage and 1.6 attack speed, which the copper has a 5. So it's kind of in the middle of the both, more so with the stone. So it's a little less great than iron. The axe has a 9 attack damage, which so does the copper, and a 0.8 attack speed, and so does the copper. So with the tools and comparing, the copper tools sit at the exact same attack damage and attack speed as stone tools. So either way, you're getting the exact same attack out of both. Iron is slightly better with a 6 attack damage and 1.6 attack speed, a 9 attack damage with a 0.9 attack speed, a 4 attack damage with a 1.2, a 4.5 with a 1, and a 1 and a 2. So iron is just slightly better. With the armor, the copper sits at a 2, a 4, a 3, and a 1, where the iron sits at a 2, a 5, a 4, a 1. Chain armor is a 2, a 6, a 5, a 2, and leather is a 1, a 3, a 2, a 1. So it kind of sits between leather and iron, so it's in that kind of range. I will also say that the tools and the armor do not oxidize like the blocks do, so they will not change color, which honestly I think would be kind of cool if I had a green sword, but that's okay, maybe emerald one day. Looking at all the blocks for the most part have stayed the same. I have put honey over them so they do not oxidize, so this is each of their forms and of being oxidized. Now with the update, we have trapdoors. We have copper trapdoors and copper bars. To craft these, the trapdoor has actually changed quite a lot, with the original recipe being 6 copper blocks. This was a lot of copper. It used 54 copper ingots to craft 2 trapdoors. So thankfully they have changed the recipe. It was changed to 6 copper ingots, but of course we all know that's how you craft copper bars. So once again, they had to change the recipe for the trapdoors. Now with both the recipes, with the 6, you would get 2 trapdoors, with now the recipe being 4 copper ingots to give you 1 trapdoor. So instead of using a total of 6 ingots, you now have to use 8 to get 2 trapdoors. So it may look like a win, but really it's not. It's still costing you more. Another type of armor that has been added to the game is horse armor, which I kind of love it. It does not oxidize, so this is how it'll look always. I kind of love the look with the green saddle. It kind of has the oxidized effect to it, but the armor itself does not oxidize. The armor can also not be crafted, unfortunately. I think it should be like the leather, but no, it cannot be crafted. The only way to obtain the copper horse armor is by finding it in structured chests, just like the other horse armors, which would include iron, gold, and diamond. Now let's talk about the new mob, copper golems. I think they are absolutely adorable. In my modded Minecraft world, I have run into them a few times, but now they will be in basic vanilla Minecraft with no mods, and they are actually quite useful. So in order to get a copper golem, you will need a copper block, a carved pumpkin, and shears if you only have a pumpkin and you need to carve it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the block and then you're gonna put the carved pumpkin on top, and that'll spawn him in. Now underneath him you can see there is a chest that spawns with him, and he will actually sort your materials for you. So let's just try it out. I have some redstone and I have some lapis, and then I put some lapis in here and redstone in here. Let's see if he sorts it. Okay, it looks like he put it in this chest, but he is putting only the redstone in this chest. Where's he gonna put the lapis? Oh, in this chest. Oh, he found it. Okay, let's give him the rest of the redstone. There you go, buddy. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Stop it. So cute. Okay, anyways, so he will sort your chests for you, which is so helpful. I sometimes struggle with organizing, but this little guy here's got it all figured out. Now the iron golem does oxidize, so you will have to keep your eye on him. Once he's fully oxidized, he will stop working and moving. To undo that, you will just need a axe and it should put him back to normal. You can also wax a copper golem, which would prevent oxidizing. So if you want to do that as well, you absolutely can, but he will become a statue when fully oxidized. You can also only move items from his copper chest to regular chests, so just keep that in mind. As the sun goes down, we can talk about another part of the update, which would be copper shelves and the copper lanterns, and as well as copper torches. The torch is light green, which can be very fun to use for some builds if you need green instead of using the regular torches, as well as the copper lanterns. Fully oxidized will be green, of course. You can prevent that with using the honey, but otherwise they will oxidize over time. The torches, though, do not oxidize. We also now have shelves, a new block. It displays up to 3 item stacks and supports quick swapping of hotbar shelf items. So you just click it, and then I believe you can just boop. Super simple. These can also be used for building as decorations. Like I used it here as kind of like a fence. You can hop over it though, so it's not really a fence, but it's cute. You can also put it around the housings for trim, kind of whatever you want to do. You could put it around, I don't know, windows. You could put it around like flowers and plants. You can use it for anything. The creation is limitless. They are also thinner than a vertical slab would be, which makes it nicer for your builds. It doesn't stick out as far and looks more smooth when you're doing kind of curved archways and stuff like that. I also discovered, which you probably saw over here, I also discovered that you can get little golem statues that are so cute, and you can put them in the shelving, which just, it's adorable. I love it so much. And these are the spawn eggs, of course, so you can spawn him in. He's going straight for the chest, of course. And then we can also, let's honeycomb him. There we go. Now he won't oxidize. He will be fresh forever. I didn't really go over all the other blocks, but there are of course more copper blocks and things you can use. So copper has come a long ways from just being that one ore that you avoid. This update is a big leap for copper. It's no longer just decorative, it's functional. The copper golem especially changes how you can automate and manage your storage without heavy redstone contraptions, which, knowing me, I'm not very good at redstone. So this is definitely very helpful. For builders, the expanded copper blocks give tons more design flexibility. For survival players, copper gear fills that in-between gear gap before iron. I'm so excited to see how everyone uses this new update to expand their creative ideas. If you like this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If I missed anything, be sure to leave it in the comments. I appreciate all the support. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!